You seem to have come from a family that is very highly educated and a family that really is interested in education. Your parents studied Arabic literature and mathematics. You're a pharmacist. And as far as I remember, you have a sister who was a doctor. Can you tell us about your other siblings? What do they do? What did they do?
Sure. So if I start by my next sister, Reem. So Reem studied physiotherapy. She worked for international organizations in Gaza, such as Mercy Corps and MSF. She worked in MSF. They have a 3D project. It was a first of its kind. It's mainly to create 3D masks for face and body burns. So she worked in that project. Sorry.
You can use the oil if you want. Can you tell us why do you use the oil? It's okay if you don't want to answer.
Oh, that's okay. My psychotherapist, I discussed with her that I'm coming to this interview and it's my first time to talk about everything. And because one of the impacts of the situation that it's difficult for me to focus sometime and I'm easily like slipping away. So she advised me to use essential oil when I feel like it's difficult for me to gather all like
Your
ideas
thoughts.
in my thoughts. Yeah.
And does it help?
Yeah, it's my first time to try it, but I think, yeah. Yeah, so Reem used to work in that project with MSF France. She was so keen to help people in the community as much as she can. And she applied to Chevening Scholarship. And I'm pretty sure that she's been selected for the interview, but I didn't want to check her email. I didn't want to see that if she's selected for the interview.
You are a Chevening scholar yourself.
Yeah,
That's how you came to the UK.
Yeah, I'm a Chevening scholar. Yeah.
What about your other siblings? How many siblings do you have?
Yeah, just one more thing about
Yes,
Reem.
please, yes.
She's also last year. She applied to be a associate trustee in MSF UK, and she's been selected for this position. She was so excited. She's the one who wanted to go beyond in everything, in helping people, in improving her skills, in acquiring knowledge. It's like she can work in like on 100 plans. For my brother, Islam, he is a civil engineer. He's also graduated among honored students in the uni. And then he worked in Gaza for different organizations like Action Against Hunger, the Palestinian Bureau of Statistics. And last year, he got the chance to go to work as a civil engineer in Bani Suhaila municipality. He's also a chess player, and he used to participate in competitions in Gaza. He has a nice voice, and I encouraged him to do voice overing And he started doing that last year as well. Because he okay, I'm gonna use the present. He's so interested in self-healing concrete and applying this in like different fields. And by the way, I'm only talking here about their qualifications. I didn't talk about how they are, how
In a bit, we will come back to talk
yeah,
about their merits and
yeah,
who they are or who they were.
yeah. My brother, he got married. He got married, yeah, recently, like maybe a year and a few months. Also, my sister Tasneem, she's a doctor. She studied in Ain Shams University in Egypt. She's graduated with excellence with honor, and her dream was to specialize in cardiology. She moved back to Gaza and she started working toward get the license and to work toward specializing, and just in last September. She's so smart. And also my sister Razan, she's a doctor as well. She's graduated from Cairo University in Egypt, Qasr Al Ain Medicine School. She was also among honored students, and she got to study, for her bachelor degree, she got a scholarship from Leonard Education Foundation. It is a US organization that supports students from Levant area to continue their education. I remember very well that she was the first or among the first students who the organization decided to support because she has a very distinguished profile. At that time, it was to support the student to study in the US, but she got the admission from Cairo University, and because her profile was so distinguished, and so the organization, they decided to give her the scholarship. And so she finished her study in Cairo University, and then she moved back to Gaza to work there. She got the license, and during her work in different hospitals in Khan Yunis, and she was aware that there is a need for female doctors who are specialized in gynecology. So she also planned to continue her education abroad. So she applied also for Chevening, and she's been selected for the interview last year as well. This year she applied again with the hope that she can get the scholarship. And her plan was to go back to Gaza and to open a center to help people there. And then the youngest sister, Shahad, she's a software engineer. When she was 16, she succeeded to create a device to convert the electrothermal energy to electrical energy using the candle lights, and to use that device to charge phones in Gaza. She's been interviewed by a few channels like CNN and Xinhua. I think it's a Chinese media channel. She studied software engineering in Islamic University, and she's been graduated among honored students just in September. Every one of them has like a lot of dreams and plans, and
so we're talking about two doctors, two engineers,
Physiotherapy,
physiotherapy,
therapist, sorry,
and a pharmacist. That's your
pharmacist,
family.
and my parents' teachers.
MashaAllah.
My dad's name is Hamdan Abulebdeh. My mom's name is Amena Abu Anza. My mom, when we moved to Gaza, she got the chance to continue to work as a teacher. So yeah, she continued till she retired. My dad didn't get the chance. Didn't find it wasn't easy for him to work there as a teacher.
What did he do then?
He worked as a taxi driver.
So he used to be a teacher of mathematics in Saudi Arabia. Then he came to Gaza. He could not find a job
Yeah,
to work as a teacher. So
Yeah.
he did taxi driving.
yeah, because he spent a lot of time trying to find the chance or to get the work to work as a teacher, but it was very difficult. It was very difficult. There is no like. There is no. We don't have like even the unemployment rate in Gaza is already like
I know.
yeah
I know.
skyrocketing. So
I know. My older sister Wala, she was one of the smartest people I know, and she did computer engineering, and she graduated with distinction. She was one of the smartest people I know. She kept searching for a job for 15 years in Gaza. 15 years. She couldn't find a job. Eventually, what she had to do, she had to study education, another degree, in order to work as a teacher of technology at school. Although she was a distinguished engineer, she could, if she was outside Gaza, she would have had the best job ever. Unfortunately, and then she could not find a job, and she was killed eventually. My other sister, Ala, she studied education as well, and she kept searching for a job for 13 years. She couldn't find a job. My other sister, and she was killed as well. My other sister, Aya, at first she studied computer engineering. She couldn't find a job. Then she had to do another degree in accounting, and she graduated top in her university, in all of the university, not just the accounting major. And she was so distinguished. She kept searching for a job for 12 years. She couldn't find any job for 12 years. And then she was killed. Anyway, your youngest sister, her name is Shahad, and she invented this machine that transforms the candlelight into electricity to charge batteries or phones. You have said something that when she invented this machine, some media outlet wrote a story about her.
yeah,
And then what happened?
yeah. I googled her name. I tried to find everything like written about her or posted about her. I was so happy for her. And there was a video posted. It was an interview with her, and it was posted, I think, on Facebook. And I checked the comments, and one of the comments was, "That girl will be killed, one day will be killed. She will not live longer." And I was like,
You understand the psychology behind this comment. Why would someone in the right mind say publicly that a girl who's very distinguished will be killed by Israel?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It was horrifying for me.
I think I understand. I think, and you know, I'm from Gaza as well. I know, and actually, it is sad to say that, and it pains me to say that. But when I was in Gaza, every time we learn about a new distinguished person in Gaza, a scientist, someone who has invented something, especially when it comes to technology, we would say that Israel will kill this person. He will not live long. Why? Because we know Israel is, during its escalations in Gaza, they would deliberately kill those who are very distinguished, who could add any value to the Palestinian lives. So I would say I understand it and I don't understand it at the same time. I know why people in Gaza would say that about our distinguished scientists. And Hala, I really wanted to talk a lot about many things with you, but I realize that we're taking a long time, so I will just fast forward to the 7th of October. I know this is a very traumatic experience for all of us, the 7th of October and what happened after that. Can you tell me where were you on the 7th of October?